everybody. It's me, the nitty gritty yarn girl. It's Monday night, and Paul's being a pain in the foot, and this is Twisted Stitches. I hope everybody's having a great week, and we're off to a running start here on a Monday. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm all, almost all packed and ready to go to H&H Americas.
H&H.
H&H. H&H Americas. And we got a big week ahead of us, and we're going to see lots and lots of fantastic things for all of you. And I'm looking forward to maybe bringing back some stuff that we can show on our next show. In the meantime, Paul, is anybody with us? No,
No,
we're just all alone.
whole bunch.
A whole bunch.
Yep. We got Robbie McCarthy kicking us off with a good evening.
Good evening.
Lila Foster says good evening, and Jillian Goldrich says hello.
Hello, hello.
Very sorry to hear about your dog.
Oh, yes,
Jillian.
Jillian.
Very,
Oh,
very
my
sorry to hear about
gosh,
your dog.
so sad. Oh, poor puppy. Poor everybody in your house. Yeah. All right.
Deb Massa, hello, happy
Deb.
Monday. Donna Masung says hi, and Beth Ann Wilkes, good evening. I got my package today. Thank you.
Hey.
Darren Showers, hello from Cape Cod.
Hi, Darren. Oriana.
Oriana Christina Bruno's in the house. Says hello. Hello,
Hey,
Oriana.
Oriana wasn't quite as lucky as you, Darren. Something happened to her package. We're finding it.
Yeah. Nancy Parks, same old from Paul. Sideways laughing face emoji. And coming to us via the YouTube from Tejas, we have Renee Richardson. Hi from
Renee.
Dallas. Hello, Renee. And Debbie Andretta, hello from Central Pennsylvania. And all the way from Massachusetts, we've got Jeannie McLean. Hi, all.
Hey, Jeannie.
And all the way from across the street, we've got Michelle Mingo Lewis. Hey there.
Hey there.
Marianne Murray Summers says hello. And Nancy Robertson, hello, Paulette. You too, Paul.
Hey, Nancy.
Wendy Loncar says good evening. And Kristen Parkhurst waves with a hand waving emoji. And Lois Donardo Goldner, hi from warm Pennsylvania. Oh, no, Philadelphia. Lisa Simmons, hi, everyone.
Hi, Lisa.
That's what we got so far.
Whew. Well, welcome, everyone. Welcome. It's great to have you all here with us. And we're getting right down to the real nitty gritty today because, this chicken thing.
Oh, hold on a second. This is very important. Matter of fact, I'm highlighting this one. Lois Arnold Goldner says, you are better than Bob Barker. Today's episode is brought to you by Broy Hill. Remember Broy Hill? Oh, sorry.
All right. So we had to interrupt what I had to say so that you can talk about yourself.
Are you kidding me? Better than Bob Barker? That's stronger than garlic. The Rhoda Gareca says, hello.
Hi. Yes, that's Doris. I think we call her Doris.
From where?
Well, she's local.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. She says, hello. And Laurie A. Royce, good evening. Jillian Goldrich, they are so fun.
Oh, yes. So I'm trying to get to that now, but Paul interrupted me.
Lila Foster, love the chicken thing.
Well, speaking of the chicken thing, I thought, I was going to jump on the bandwagon with everybody else, and I couldn't wait until we had our knit along because I wanted to see what this thing was like. And it's really important to me to knit things that we are going to present at the shop, or at least have someone in the shop who has knitted it. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to practice my short rows. And what a fun time I had. Now, I will tell you that I was knitting until I left the house to get here. And Dixie is my chick's name because I love the Dixie Chicks and I love country music. So I'm doing what I can to keep the country theme there along with my chicken, the chicken theme. And I'm going to show you my kit in just a minute. Yes, Paul.
Judy Rondo Snitkin, love your top, Paulette.
I love it too. There's a whole story behind this top.
Oh, Nancy Parks. Paul, don't get too excited. The chicken isn't deep fried.
Yeah, we'll name one KFC just for Paul. We'll call him Colonel Sanders.
Call him the Colonel. The Colonel. That's it.
I have a little mustache. You're like chicken with a
That's
mustache.
it. That's it.
So anyway, here's this is Dixie, and she was really a lot of fun to knit. So she's not stuffed yet. So here's her body all ready to go. And how fun is she? So I wanted to do something bright and sassy. And so here she is. I would have done it in all hot pink, but I decided I really love the Karen's yarn. And I thought the Karen's would work out beautifully for this. So
Excuse me.
I knitted my little chicken in
Ah,
Karen's and coastal cotton. So Paul, if you want to come over my shoulder where
sure.
we can.
Nancy Park says, I love the Dixie Chicks.
Me too. So here's our little chicken and how she shapes up. So you start off with your tail. You start off with this half of your tail, and then you do the other half of the tail, and then you, as you can see, you attach them. And then the next step is to pick up stitches all along the tail and knit your band. Now, isn't this cool with the bright yellow in it and the hot pink? So anyway, then you knit your band. So these are all short rows here, and then you've got some straight knitting here, and then you can see here we do our short rows again, and it's just such fun. It's all knitting. There's not a purl stitch in this baby, and which is really cool because then when you when you're doing your short rows, it's just wrap and turn and wrap and turn, and so it moves along really quickly. Seriously, when I started knitting this afternoon, I had the tails sewn together. That was as far as I had. And I got home, and I don't even know. Michelle was in the shop, so you know about what time we were here. I can't remember. I must have gotten home around 2 o'clock, and I started knitting, and I got this piece done. I took a couple of pictures along the way so that I could show you the progress of it. But that's how it works. And I also wanted to be sure that with the Karens, we had enough yarn to finish this little baby, and we do. So one skein of Karens, one skein of the coastal cotton does it. Now look, when we turn it around, here's his little beak. So all this is all one piece. This is the only piece that we've had to sew so far. Everything else is knitted in one piece after that. Now I'm finishing his little there's an underbelly section, and Jillian, you've knitted this, so I'm thinking it must go in here. Um but that's where that seems to be where what I'm knitting now is a little piece that goes in here to give it some shape in the chest. And that's it. I mean, just so cute. Look at him. I was having such a good time knitting it. Every time I'd finish in a little section, I'd lay it down on the chair and take a picture. Yes.
Now, Nancy Robertson said she's basically spatchocked. What's that?
I don't know.
SPATCHCOCKED.
Spat shocked.
I don't know.
No, maybe means she's
Nancy Parks wants to know what weight yarn.
okay. So Karen's this is all worsted weight, and very colorful yarns. And so of course, you know me, life doesn't go on at Nitty Gritty Yarn without me picking up some fabulous colors. So I decided to put together some great colors for this little baby.
Heather Campbell says hello all, and Jillian Goldridge says yes. Lisa Simmons, it when you flatten a chicken to cook it.
Ah, thank you, Lisa. Oh yeah, that right. It's flattened right now, honey. That's about as flattened as it's gonna get.
Jillian Goldrich, worsted with a size 7.
Yes, it's worsted with a size 7. And let's take a peek at some of the fun colors that I put together here. And for our knit along that we're doing, you don't have to just come in with your scrap yarns. But I wanted to be sure when people wanted to buy kits that we had the right yarn and the right amounts.
Donna Nahajlo, hi everyone.
Hi, Donna, welcome. So we're gonna have a fun time with this little baby in the shop. And if you decide you want to join us virtually, please register so that I know that we have folks who want to be on a Zoom with us, because we already have a bunch of folks coming into the shop. There's plenty of room here at the shop if you want to join us. But if you want to join us virtually, please do, and we will turn on the Zoom for you.
What day is it?
It's May 9th,
That's a Thursday.
May 9th, May 16th, and May 30th. We're skipping the 23rd because of Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Thursdays. What's the matter?
I'm not going to be around.
Who says you knit? You don't knit.
We all know I knit.
You don't knit.
I'm slow, but I knit.
Well, honey, we can't even say slow and steady wins the race because it's not you're going to lose for sure.
Lois Bernardo Gardner, are you selling them now?
We are. They are on the website, but I haven't gotten the pictures up yet because I left my phone home and my phone has all the pictures on it. So I feel really badly about that. But I'm going to show it to you now. The kits are you could look up
What's right on the website?
emotional support chicken on our website.
You just put in chicken and it comes up.
Yeah, you can put in chicken. Yeah, that's right. There's nothing else on there that says chicken.
Right.
So it'll come, but the colors aren't there yet. The numbers are there.
You can use scraps made one with leftover sock yarn,
Right.
3 strands held together.
Right, you can do that. Absolutely. And we that's why there's no charge to come to the knit along. It's just all bring your scraps if you want. If people want to buy kits, we have them here.
It's like a knitting jambata.
Like knitting jambata. Exactly. Exactly. So let's show you these great colors. So now in the kit, you get yarn for the body and the stripes, the bands, the body and the bands. I do not include yarn for the beak, or the crest and the wattle. It's just little red leftover yarn for the crown of his head if you want to make him a rooster, and the wattle. Yes, Paul.
Nancy Park says you can crochet one too.
You can, yeah. Well, you know what though, Nancy? I noticed that the crochet one is not available yet. If you look at the crochet one on Ravelry, it says it's not available yet, unless they've released it since this afternoon. So we have to check and see for that one. So yes, but there is going to be a crochet pattern as well.
Okay.
Okay, so body and bands. What I did was I knitted my beak. You can see in the same color as the bands, but then again, I did knit the bands in yellow. So I guess you can make the beak any color you want. If you wanted to do something like that. Let me grab.
Nancy Robertson says it was. I bought it last month.
Oh, then she probably hasn't updated the text in the
Oh, okay.
in her listing. That's all.
Got it.
So, if you wanted to have a soft blue beak, if your bands were blue, you could do something like that. But I just want you to know that the kits do not include the scrap yarn for the beak and the but they do no, they tell you to attach yellow here in the kit. It says attach yellow yarn. So whatever you want to use for the beak is in your scraps. If you need something, let me know.
Nancy Park says, Paul, you're giving me too much credit. Nancy Robertson.
Oh, that was
and Nancy Robertson just put the link to the Ravelry pattern.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so this is kit number 1. And so we've got our purples and blues in there, teals and all those lovely purples. And I decided to put that with a soft aqua blue. So that's kit number 1. Kit number 2 is your apricot and blues and greens. I should say those are really more greens than they are blue.
Orange.
Kit number 3. Thought that was pretty with the bright gold against the soft yellow in there.
Heather Campbell shared.
Thank you, Heather. Kit number 4. And you just have to order them by kit number, and we know exactly which colors are in each of the kits. Kit number 5. So really, any of these you could use for the beak if you as the same as your body, the same as your bands.
There's kit number 6.
Kit number 6 is down here. I love this one, nice and bright. Kit 7. Now that's the same color as my body. I just with a different accent color. Kit number 8 is right here. Love the greens with that. And then 9 has the navy as your contrast color. I like to state that in case you can't see the navy on the screen and in the pictures. Kit number 10. And here's 11.
Nice purple.
Kit 12. Love those colors. There's 13. I'll run around to the other side.
Nancy Parks, I love that you can go crazy with the colors.
It's amazing. And I loved working with it because as when you're doing the short rows, the colors move so much as you're going along. It's so different than just knitting straight across. So there's really a lot of energy in the work that when you're working through it. It's a lot of fun. 14 is right here. I love this with the bright pinks with the reds and purples. Very, very pretty. And then 15, look how pretty that one is too. I'm telling you, this Dixie chick, she's a pretty cool lady. And then number 16 is down here, Paul. And I'm going to come around so that I can see if I can get in there for you. I can't get if you keep moving the table closer to me.
I'm not touching the
I
table.
can't get through. Okay. And then here's 17. There's 18. 19. And there's 20. Whoopsie. So it just takes the mystery out of how you're going to knit these and mix colors together. Excuse me, something just fell on the floor. Mix colors together to create something. I'm honored that people say I pick great color combinations. I appreciate that. So I always find that it makes it a little bit easier for you all to decide what you want to do if we help you out a little bit. So that's our emotional support chicken. The wrap and turn. I thought I would talk a little bit about the wrap and turn in short rows for you. So I just want to grab something. If I can find it.
Jillian Goldrich, some hints is that you may want some weighted beads to give her some balance so she stands when you stuff her.
Oh, great idea. Thank you, Jillian. I appreciate that. So I just thought I would, you want to, I know hard for you to stand for too long with your knees.
My knees are fine. They're new. There's nothing wrong with my knees.
Oh, well, you're always looking for a chair.
Because I like to sit.
It's because you're lazy.
Yeah, hardly.
I'm joking, Paul. Don't get yourself all nervous. So, how many folks in the audience have already knitted a chicken? I'm curious. I know Jillian has. I'm disappointed Pamela Rose is not on. We're gonna. Pamela Rose, are you with us tonight?
Did she knit one or no?
No, Pam did not knit one, but it was her birthday.
I called and I sang her happy birthday.
You're the best.
I know, but it's always nice to hear from somebody else.
I know.
Jillian says, I'm knitting number 3. Michelle Mango Lewis could also use pennies or beans if you don't have any beads.
Well, I need the pennies for the shop, and Paul cooks all the beans we have in the house. But that's a good idea. How about weights?
Nancy Robertson knitted 1, crocheted 1.
Ah.
Lorraine Schiller, hi all, my chicken is in the oven. I mean, in progress. So yeah, it kind of is in the oven.
It kind of is in the oven. I'm going to go home and stuff my chicken. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, those of you who have not knitted this, and
Lila Foster says, I'm all ready to start one.
cool. So the fun part about these wraps and turns with garter stitch is the wrap and turn is very simple. And I don't know how you all remember things, but I have my little chants and mantras when I'm going to remember something. So for the wrap and turn, I just say slip, forward, and then slip and turn. So I'll show that to you again, and then knit however many stitches they tell you to knit.
Oriana Christina Bruno, what a great project for my trauma support knitting
Oh,
group.
it would be fun for them. That's a great idea. So when you're going to wrap and turn, you knit to where, however many it tells you. So it says to knit 2.
Deb Massa, I think I will knit 3. I'll name them Julie, Peter, and Paul. Oh no, well, I added the Paul part. And I can't think of the last one. Oh, Paul, there you go.
Judy, Peter, and who are Judy and Peter for?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so we knit 2, then it says to wrap and
Oh,
turn.
Donna says I should look over your shoulder to knit.
Ah,
Right.
thank you.
Thank you, Donna.
So we're going
All
to
right, do
wrap,
that all over again.
we're going to wrap the next stitch. So to wrap the next, it says knit 2 and then wrap and turn. So you take the next stitch on your left needle, slip it to your right needle. Then this is what I call the wrap. I bring the yarn to the front and then slip the stitch back to the left needle, turn, and knit to however many it tells you to knit. So we'll do it. Whoopsie. Finish the row, Paulette. Finish the stitch, Paulette. I'm using big needles so you can see. Okay. So we're going to knit 3 this time. Knit 1. Whoa. 1 and 2 and 3. We're going to wrap now. So we slip the next stitch from our left needle to our right needle. Bring this yarn between the 2 stitches. Bring the stitch back to the left needle, turn your work, and go back. So it's slip, forward, slip back, and turn. We're going to wrap and turn. So we slip, bring the yarn between those 2 stitches, bring the stitch back to the left needle. Uh-oh, I can catch it, and turn. And that's your wrap and turn. Really very easy, right? Knit 1, we're going to wrap the next stitch, slip it to the right needle, bring the yarn between the 2 stitches, slip it back to the left needle, turn your work, and knit back the other way. And that's how easy it is to do your wrap and turns. So, of course, on this, I have a little mess here because I'm only working with 5 stitches. But that's,
And you're just demonstrating.
and I'm just demonstrating, right? So most of my wraps and turns are in the middle of my stitches there. But it's really, and you can see the angles that you get when you're doing your wrap and turns. So it's creating this little piece because you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Then you're coming all the way back here and you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And that's how
Jillian
you
Goldrich
create
says,
that.
what is nice about garter stitch is that you don't have to pick up the wraps.
Exactly.
Lila Foster says, great idea. I need to make 3 and name Flora, Fauna, and Merriweather.
Everybody's got their names. Everybody's got, my next one's going to be Foghorn Leghorn.
I say, boy, have you seen a chicken?
I think this is going to be Foghorn Leghorn. He's going to be either, yeah, this color or this color. He's got to be like like, you know how Foghorn Leghorn's always such a big mouth kind of a guy. I think he's got to be one of those. Yeah. You really, they're like potato chips. They really are like potato chips. Once you start, you just don't want to stop. And so we're having lots of fun in here. And yeah, so that's what's going on. I am getting ready to leave tomorrow morning on a jet plane. And
Going to HH&H.
going to all those H's, H&H Americas, and Pam and Anna are coming with me. They are my consumer eyes while we are there, and they're always scoping out things from the consumer standpoint. Of course, you know we all have very very different styles. The three of us. And so it's great for us to be in a room together, and we all go off in different directions and take little notes and then come back and see what we've come up with. So yeah, I look forward to bringing back some good stuff for you. What time is it? I don't have my watch.
We got 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes. Well, that's fine because I am going to pull a name from the sharing bucket.
Let's see. We have here
Yes.
Lorraine Schiller. My chicken is Chikorina, and her sister will be Princess Layla with a double chicken emoji. Nancy Parks' Trio of Trouble with a sideways laughing face emoji. We got Donna Nahajlo. Have a great trip, ladies, and can't wait to see what you bring us.
I can't wait to see what we bring you to.
Nancy Parks says safe travels.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see what we got coming out of the sharing
All
bucket.
right,
tonight.
round and round she goes. Where she stops, only the nitty gritty yarn girl knows.
Okay, kids. So I'm going to leave here and go home, grab my phone and put all those pictures up for everybody. Then I'm going to go upstairs and close up my suitcase. And then I'm going to finish my chicken.
And the winner is
Laura Samoas.
Yay!
Laura Samoas. Yay.
Congratulations.
Yay. Congratulations, Laura. Thank you very much. And Laura, thank you. Oh my gosh. While we're thinking about Laura, I want to show all of you. Thank you for weighing in on the handles for the bag that I posted. Come here, Paul.
Come hither.
Come hither. It was really a very close call. You know, when we started off, it was the darker handles had it, but I'll tell you what, the brown came through, the brown and more brown came through. So yes.
Nancy Robertson says knitted one is beacon say.
Beacon say.
Heather Campbell, congrats, Laura. Donna Hodgel, congrats, Laura.
So this is what we got. We're gonna go with the brown handles for this beautiful
very
bag. Pretty. I can't think of the name of the bag again. Hosta bag, the Hosta bag. So I love the handles on this, and this is a navy, not black. So I put the blue next to this so you can see the blue in this yarn. And this is knitted with looming.
Oh, Nancy, hold on a second. Nancy Robertson, no, Paul, like Beyonce, the singer. Beyonce. Got it.
And so that's what we did with that. And thank you, Laura, for crocheting that for us. You are a whiz with that hook, and I really do appreciate it.
It's got a mean left hook or what?
What, honey?
It's got a mean left hook.
She's got a mean left hook. It might be a right hook. I'm not sure. I haven't checked, but she's got a mean hook. However you look at it. So thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic week. We'll be coming to you live from H&H so that we can show you some of the fun things that are there. In the meantime, stay safe. Thank you so much. We love you all. Bye-bye.